Welcome everyone to this most comprehensive and detailed engineering analysis of one of the largest open-world games ever designed to bring the console experience to phones, which is Game of Thrones Kingsroad. We are not talking here about just a game adapted from a famous series, but we are facing a software simulation platform that primarily and intensively focused on survival and governance logic and how digital systems respond to player interactions inside a harsh and high-detail environment. The game takes us to the Kingsroad, where every castle and every fortress has been built as an independent software unit interacting with other units in a complex environment, requiring the player to have a deep and comprehensive understanding of how resource matrices and computational load distribution between major battles and political alliances work. In this giant video, we will dismantle all software systems that manage the simulation engine and explain in tedious detail how global illumination technologies were merged with instantaneous weather calculation mechanics to provide an intense technical experience that challenges and tests all central and graphic processing capabilities in modern flagship phones. Graphics engineering in Unreal Engine 5 Lumen and Nanite logic. From a purely technical and deep standpoint, Kingsroad relies on a custom and highly evolved graphics engine based on Lumen and Nanite technologies, specifically optimized to provide high-definition global illumination, giving a sense of shadow realism and fire reflection on steel armor. In real time, the game uses a complex system of geometric shaders where cold sunlight rays interact with accumulated snow to provide amazing visual depth and a soft glow without excessive GPU resource consumption. The fine detail drawing system has been optimized to be a continuous system, allowing for thousands of geometric objects in a single scene without the need to reduce quality, increasing the visual and technical distinction during castle exploration. For us, as engineers, we strictly notice that the game uses high-efficiency graphic asset management techniques, allowing for complex 3D models and fine details in the UI that react instantaneously to touch inputs, reflecting the quality of superior software optimization and the ability to manage graphic resources with unparalleled efficiency. Combat physics and weaponry engineering simulation. This section represents the pride of technical creativity in the game. The combat system in Kingsroad relies on a physical data matrix simulating weapon weight and impact coefficient programmatically. Every sword strike or axe swing possesses a motion vector determining penetration power and how it interacts with the opponent armor. The game uses complex algorithms to calculate haptic feedback while calculating instantaneous gravity coefficients during intense clashes, ensuring complete smoothness and realism in combat movement. This extreme depth in design adds a thick layer of mechanical logic to the combat process, where the processor must calculate propulsion and recoil forces to ensure the highest possible visual and kinetic efficiency against enemies, who also possess independent software response systems interacting with player movements and realistic injury effects shown on 3D models. Open world data architecture and management. This section represents the core and heart of engineering and technical creativity in this game. The world-building system in Kingsroad relies entirely on an asynchronous loading architecture, where every province you move to in Westeros is processed behind the scenes to ensure a seamless transition without loading screens, radically changing the digital data flow and directly affecting performance stability from a purely software perspective. The game relies on a spatial database system where all castles, villages, and armies are processed immediately to reflect on the player vision. You can see the wall from vast distances, clearly making the exploration process very similar to managing major engineering projects, requiring precise logistical planning to reach the best possible draw distance, while keeping RAM stability under the pressure of accumulated data. Climate engineering and snow physics simulation. All climate changes in Kingsroad possess a unique technical footprint based on dynamic snow simulation algorithms to ensure diversity and realism. The most prominent technical feature of interest to professionals is the terrain interaction system, which changes material properties programmatically, where player and horse feet leave real tracks in the snow that persist based on precipitation rate. Programmatically, these advanced capabilities rely on environmental counters affected by real-time and Player location, the physical and digital interaction between color correction quality and climate response rate creates an incredible tactical depth, requiring the player to understand and absorb the mechanics of numbers and percentages behind every atmospheric change to optimize overall performance in building a character possessing all the necessary capabilities to simulate survival in the long winter. Network infrastructure and alliance system logic. As a tool for increasing the level of technical immersion, the game relies on a network infrastructure, ensuring data synchronization between thousands of players on unified servers. The massive battles and alliances system is designed to be a real-time system, allowing the player to coordinate attacks on castles with hundreds of members in low latency. This high level of network and graphic programming ensures an integrated sensory and engineering experience, especially in the PvP mode where shared planning and strategic positioning skills appear to support allies using technical support systems that work with a software system entirely dependent on priority laws and connection coefficients with power centers in the surrounding environment, making every battle and every exploration trip a new engineering and software challenge, testing player intelligence and innovative solution ability in a dangerous competitive environment. Conclusion and final engineering and technical rating. In conclusion, and based on the above, Game of Thrones Kingsroad is considered a living and real testament to the massive and amazing evolution in the open world industry. Based on superior visual and physical simulation, it is a stunning and genius blend of graphics, engineering, deep physics mechanics, and superior software optimization that respects all hardware details. The game offers a rich and complex environment that challenges players to use their engineering minds and available technical tools to dominate, thrive, and succeed in the heart of the world of Westeros, full of volatile challenges. Thank you all for following this giant and very detailed explanation designed specifically for fans of fine technical and engineering details. Let me know in the comments which technical or mechanical feature impressed you the most in this amazing design, and do not forget to subscribe and activate notifications to keep up with the latest engineering reviews and analyses in the gaming world. See you in the next technical challenge, and always stay at the forefront of technology and innovation.
Power is a fickle thing. It is fleeting, volatile, passed around between the ruling houses of the 7 kingdoms of Westeros like a well-worn coin since records began. That is, until King Robert Baratheon, first of his name, wrenched it away from his predecessor and brought prosperity to the realm. Yet, how fragile is the peace that is built upon war? With Robert's death, 5 would-be kings rose up to pry the crown from his still warm hands.
Who's there?
Your bastard, father.
Come in.
Father.
I'm fine, child. Mary cares for me well, just as she did for you when you were a babe.
Like to Winterfell. Bring their maester here.
No. No. Even 100 maesters cannot stop what is happening to me.
But...
I didn't call you home to tend to me. Castle Black has been quiet. Joe Mormont is never this silent. Neither is Kenneth. Your uncle might have sent word. I fear something is terribly wrong. Ride to Castle Black at once. Learn what you can. And return to me safely. Whatever the wall face or faces, the defenses must hold.
Watch your footwork. Yes, that's more like it. Come. Again.
Thank you.
Uncle!
Come to your senses and crawl back north, did you? You've grown.
As have you.
So, have you? Come back?
For now. Father sent me here. He hasn't heard from you in weeks.
Couldn't spare the Raven. It's been outright chaos up here.
There's been no word from Lord Commander Mormont either.
The Lord Commander is dead. Murdered in a mutiny. And we've got 100,000 angry wildlings marching on us from the north. But there is someone worth talking to. Jon.
Jon?
Jon Snow, Ned Stark's bastard. We need him here when the wildlings attack. He spent time with them. He knows their ways. But we haven't heard from him since he went looking for lost rangers.
To the gate! It's one of the missing rangers! What happened out there? Where are the others? Hold him still, damn it! I'm trying! Hurry up! Brace yourself.
Step aside. Give him some space. Get him inside. He'll freeze to death out here. He's one of Jon's party. Looks like trouble. I'm riding out. Wait here until I return.
I'm coming with you.
Forget it. You're not a member of the Watch.
Uncle, I can look after myself.
Ready yourself. It's dangerous out there. This is my kid. They're coming with.
Brave one, aren't you? Or just stupid?
A little of both.
Where are we going?
Rangers John went looking for were on patrol somewhere to the east. Best we start there.
Wouldn't it be quicker to cut through the trees?
I don't intend to spend a minute longer in there than I have to.
You sound afraid, Uncle.
You should be too.
You think it's John?
Nah, he didn't plan to stay out here.
Things never go as planned in this damn forest. We're going on foot. Could be wildlings. By the gods.
Who would do this? Wildlings?
No. This was the work of no man.
Don't you start with that.
We're heading back to the wall.
What about John? His rangers?
If they're alive, they'll have to hold their own. We must alert the watch.
No. We said we would find them. We can't just leave them to their fate.
Selden, get to the horses. Tell Thorne what we've seen. Bring aid. We check the camp for clues. That is all.
I've seen battles, then ripped to shreds, but this...
There's 2 or 3 rangers here. The rest are wildlings.
What they need. Keep your steel close. Whatever did this is still out there.
Torn apart by shards of ice. Never seen anything like it. There's got to be something here. What happened here? Where's the rest of your party?
So many. All dead. Blue eyes.
You're in bad shape. We need to get you out of here.
You all right? Aaron?
Salt up! There's more! Watch it! We're not done yet!
Those creatures. What were they?
Whites. The dead brought to life. That can't be good. Quick, to the horses. It's nothing. Come, on your feet. Shit. John.
Uncle. Up there.
On your horses, now. Good. Let's move. They won't be far behind us.
Good to see you, John. We're in your debt.
What are you two doing this far north of the wall?
Came to get you. We need you back at Castle Black.
Well, did you send them back to the wall?
The Rangers are dead, John.
Then their blood is on my hands.
It's not your fault. You couldn't know.
Perhaps. This path ends in the river. The wall's just beyond. Giants! Leave the horses! That's it! Keep at it! What's that swing? Piece of shit! Remember your bounce! Stand your ground! Keep going! We're wearing it down! We have to keep moving. Come, there's a pass around the mountain.
Stay close to John! Stop for nothing! Run!
Quick! Through here!
Get up! Keep going!
We're surrounded!
This way! Don't look back! Keep moving!
Here! To the right!
It's a dead end! We gotta jump!
Uncle, are you hurt?
No time for that now.
Come! We've overstayed our welcome as is.
Take the guns. That's too damn close.
Not much further now.
It almost feels peaceful from up here, doesn't it? I know how it feels.
I'm not sure you do.
My uncle led a ranger years ago. Never came back. I'm sorry about Kenneth. He was a good ranger. An even better man. It's my fault. I should have.
To hell with your apologies! We need to get him back and kill the thing that did this.
Here, a man gets what he earns. When he earns it. We rush out now, we'll only get ourselves killed. I'm sure you have questions. I'll do my best to answer them.
The wall. How did it come to be?
Legend has it that Brandon Stark, founder of House Stark, built it with the help of giants and the children of the forest, to defend the realms to the south from whatever's lurking in the lands of always winter. Never thought I'd see those monsters with my own eyes.
What do you know about the White Walkers?
The servants used to speak of them when I was a child. Demons made of snow and ice, commanding the dead to harry the living. They care for nothing but death and cold.
Can the White Walkers be killed?
I don't know. A brother here, Sam, swears he killed one once, so there must be a way. You've seen the White Walkers yourself. You know what they can do. They have to be stopped. We could use your help.
I'm nothing but a northern bastard from a powerless house. Nothing I can do against an army of the dead.
Don't underestimate northern bastards. Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White Walkers and the Seven Kingdoms. House Tyre must send aid.
House Tyre can't even support itself, let alone the wall.
Sir Marok is a good man. He fought in the Battle of the Bells alongside my father. He'll find a way.
Sir Merrick is dying. I'm all there is.
Then you'll have to do. Someone must gather the support of the great houses.
John, I will see it done. But what do I tell my father?
Tell him that, like it or not, winter is coming. You lost your horse beyond the wall, didn't you? Go speak to the stable keeper. I must speak with the council.